So you've been watching a bunch of videos online, you've been looking into the latest Sony firmware and what it provides photographers, but before you make that upgrade to the latest firmware, you need to stop and watch this video. Hey everybody, welcome back to the vlog. My name is Richard. I am a Los Angeles-based content creator, photographer, video editor, colorist, filmmaker. I wear many hats and I'm sure you do too. But on today's episode of the vlog, we're talking about the most important thing that you can do before you make any major firmware updates to your Sony camera. And that is saving a preset file of your current settings. It doesn't matter what camera you're working on, doesn't matter if you're working on the A9, the A1, the A7 IV, A7S III, or whatever new camera that they're going to come out with in the future. It's so important to save these things before we make any major firmware updates so that we can quickly load them and continue shooting. Because personally, I don't know if you're like me, I just want to go outside, I want to pick up my camera, and I don't want to have to menu dive. I don't want to have to go through the painstaking process of setting up every single setting again. Because I've done that once. I don't want to do that again. I just want to shoot. Now forgive me on the quality of the video. It's something I shot on my iPhone since this here, my A7 IV, is my main camera. I'm not like Peter McKinnon. I don't have 12. Peter, if you're watching, share the wealth. To start, you're gonna hit menu. From there, you're gonna go down to the last option on your menu set. It's the globe option. There's an option that says Save Load Settings. Click on that. From there, you can click Save. It's gonna ask you to assign a name. For me, I just said RJL, A7 IV, something easy to remember. It's something that I can also save on my computer somewhere on a hard drive, pull it back up for later. And then from there, it's pretty easy. You have it saved on a SD card. Pop that SD card out, put it somewhere safe. And now you can go through the process of updating the firmware. Now with that in mind, I'm gonna go update my camera.
A few minutes later.
So you're all done updating to the latest firmware. I'm on firmware 3.0, and now you can load your settings. Take that SD card that you just saved your camera settings on, load it back into your camera, perform the same action, and this time instead of saying save presets, you're going to say load presets. You're going to see one that you created earlier a few minutes ago, whatever you named it, it'll be right there on that same SD card. You can load it and now you can get back to shooting. And there you have it, you're all done. You've updated your camera's firmware, you've loaded the settings to something that you're used to working with, and now you can get outside, start shooting, and create stunning images and videos. It's that easy. So that's all we got for this episode of the vlog. I just wanted to make something really quick, something really educational, something that could help you get out and just get back to shooting, because that's what we want to do. We don't want to be obsessing over those little menu settings. Yes, they're important, but it's more important that you're outside, you're shooting, and you're having fun. But that's all the time we got. But as always, create, share, and sustain the life that you want. Get out there and make some awesome work. Thanks, guys.